Businesses must always be in a state of evolution. Regrettably, outdated policies and procedures often persist for extended periods of time. In order to avoid legal issues to ensure that your company complies with labor and employment laws, it's important to perform a regular internal HR audit. While this may sound like a tedious and a bit of a complex task, remember that auditing is a valuable tool that will help you facilitate your business's development. And we're here to make it simple for you. In this video, we'll show you how to effectively use an HR audit checklist. But first, let's gain a better understanding of what this assessment entails and how to conduct a human resources audit. What is an HR audit? An audit is a comprehensive tool used to analyze multiple aspects of a company. Conducting an audit is essential to a company's growth. Knowing the inner workings of your organization allows your company to detect potential complications and areas of improvement. As a result, conducting an HR audit, you can see where the HR team is already doing a great job. Highlighting these wins can be great for employee morale. Consider the time and effort that you need to invest in a full-scale assessment. It is advisable to perform an audit once a year. What are the benefits of conducting an HR audit? There's a lot to gain from conducting one, and one advantage really stands out. It gives you a wide view of how your company works on the inside. It's like a peek behind the scenes of how the Human Resources Department handles their tasks every day. Still not sure? Here are the main perks of conducting an HR audit. It provides a detailed vision of the Human Resources Department. Understanding how each area of the department works and how they integrate into the company is essential to moving forward with the company's objectives. It encourages compliance. It ensures the company follows changing rules in the industry. For example, an HR audit helps with complying with laws like the Labor Standards Act. It promotes positive change. Involving is crucial in identifying a company's weaknesses and possible pain points, enabling them to better form a plan of action and to implement it to improve. Lastly, it provides valuable data. This data allows a company to quantify aspects of their HR department that they previously may have been overlooked. With an audit, you can retrieve valuable data that, after proper analysis, will help guide you to make the correct decisions later on. Want to make sure your organization's records are always up to date, compliant, and effective? Try Factorial's HR solution with a 14-day free trial today. Now, if the thought of conducting a company audit is making you a bit anxious, you're not alone. While there are numerous approaches to employing HR audits within companies, most assessments follow a consistent structure known as the HR audit framework, comprising 3 parts. The initial stage is the pre-audit phase, where the primary task involves identifying the most valuable data to collect. To kick things off, define which aspects of HR operations or processes you intend to assess during the audit. For instance, you might delve into your HRIS, assess HR department policies, or analyze performance evaluations. If you spot an area in your organization that needs enhancement, consider adding it to the audit scope. Here's a useful tip. Let HR metrics guide your choices. If you're already tracking key performance indicators, such as time to hire and retention rate, you'll likely pinpoint where your HR department could use improvements. Check out our free template for KPIs to master your HR department. Once you've identified the areas that could benefit from enhancement, you can seamlessly transition to the next phase of the HR audit process. Firstly, determine whether the audit should be conducted internally or externally. 2. Specify the type of audit you wish to carry out. 3. Establish well-defined objectives that the audit should yield. 4. Craft an actionable plan aimed at achieving your set objectives. Moving on, the data analysis phase comes into play. During this step, you'll evaluate the processes, procedures, policies, documents, and data that you singled out for scrutiny in the prior step. As you collect this information, ensure it's organized to facilitate drawing meaningful conclusions. The final step is to draft a report that contains your findings and recommendations, which will guide towards the success of the Human Resources Department. Think of the report as a summary of your audit journey. It's here that you consolidate all the insights, observations, and data that you've meticulously gathered and analyzed. This comprehensive document will serve as a reference point, allowing you to reflect on the progress you've made. It's important to present this information objectively, highlighting both the strengths and areas in need of improvement. Each recommendation is a stepping stone, representing a deliberate effort to elevate HR practices and contribute to overall success. The HR audit report isn't just for internal use. It's a tool for communication, allowing you to share your findings and recommendations with stakeholders across the organization. This alignment ensures that everyone's on the same page, working collectively towards common objectives. Looking to make sure that no detail is overlooked in your HR audit journey, an HR audit checklist acts as your guide, mapping out the steps of your HR audit. It highlights the critical tasks that you absolutely need to assess. Surprisingly, this might not always be as straightforward as you think. Our familiarity with old routines can bind us to be more efficient in ways of doing things. This practical tool ensures a structured and comprehensive review of HR functions, helping organizations identify strengths, weaknesses, and opportunities for improvement within their human resources management. Whether you're focusing on policies or performance, conducting an annual HR review brings to light existing problems and challenges within the department. An HR audit checklist goes beyond a mere list of tasks. It encourages efficient practices. By questioning existing routines and prompting consideration of more effective methods, it serves as a catalyst for improvement within your HR department. In cases where multiple audits are conducted over time, the checklist ensures consistency. Different auditors can follow the same structured approach, leading to uniformity in evaluation and comparability of results. Moreover, utilizing an HR audit checklist ensures that your company adheres to current HR and employment regulations. It offers manager a clear view of the company's internal dynamics, empowering them to identify optimal practices and uncover avenues for growth and development. The completion of one HR audit checklist yearly should be enough for your company to obtain all the HR-related data it needs. When you make an assessment, you can choose to focus on the following areas: recruitment, onboarding, management, training and development, strategic planning, just to name a few. A well-executed HR audit also has favorable impacts on its employees. It enhances transparency, a factor known to boost employee morale. This transparent approach demonstrates the company's dedication for continual enhancement, fostering increased productivity and heightened employee satisfaction. Start staying organized and efficient throughout the HR audit process. Need a little help managing your HR audits this year? Here's our comprehensive HR audit checklist to help you get the most out of your HR department. So what are the 5 key takeaways of conducting an HR audit checklist? 1, it gives you enhanced visibility and understanding. By using an HR audit checklist, you gain a more detailed picture on how your HR processes work, helping you understand what's happening. 2, it helps mitigate legal risks and ensures compliance. The checklist helps you find and fix things that could cause legal problems, making sure your company follows all the important rules and laws. 3, it facilitates continuous process enhancement. With the checklist, you can keep making your HR processes better over time as you identify areas that need improvement. 4, it's a strategic workforce initiative. The insights from the checklist help you plan your HR tasks in a smart way that matches your company's overall goals, making sure you're using your staff effectively. Lastly, it nurtures employee engagement and morale. By using the checklist to improve things like company policies and how work gets done, employees feel more valued, leading to a better job satisfaction and performance. If you found this video helpful, consider giving us a like and comment below to share us what you think. And as always, subscribe to our channels for more HR topics and tips. Thanks for watching. See you next time.